Hey Captain N Gaming fam, get ready to level up your gameplay as we dive into the exciting version 3 updates for Sunday and Fugue in the Honkai Star Rail 2.7 patch. These characters are bringing some serious power to the battlefield. Let's check out their V3 changes and see how they can transform your team dynamics. Let's talk about the buffs that Sunday received in version 3. His skill, ultimate, and talent have all been greatly improved. Sunday's skill now makes a designated ally, and their summon immediately take action, boosting their damage dealt by 40%. If the ally has a summon, damage is further increased by 40% for 2 turns. Plus, after using skill on the Beatified, Sunday recovers 1 skill point. The ultimate now regenerates energy by 20% of max energy for a designated ally, and transforms the target and their summon into the Beatified. The crit damage boost has increased to 30% of Sunday's crit damage, with an additional 12% boost. Sunday's talent now increases the target's crit rate by 20% for 3 turns, previously 2 turns. Sunday's technique got a rework. Previously, his technique gave a 50% damage boost to all allies at the start of battle for 2 turns. Now, it boosts damage by 50% for the first ally affected by Sunday's ability in battle for 2 turns. Skill point mechanic adjustments. If the ultimate regenerates less than 40 energy for the target, it ensures the energy regeneration reaches 40. E1 changes. The all-type RS pen effect, which lasted for 1 turn, has been replaced. Now, using his skill allows the target to ignore 20% of enemy death, and their summons ignore 40% of enemy death for 2 turns. E2 changes. While the Beatified is active, instead of gaining extra speed, Sunday recovers 2 skill points after using his ultimate for the first time, and the Beatified now deals 30% more damage. E6 changes. Dawn of Sidereal Cacophony. The talent's crit rate boost effect can now stack up to 3 times, with its duration extended by 1 turn. Using the ultimate now applies the talent's crit rate boost to the target. When the talent's crit rate boost is active, and the target's crit rate exceeds 100%, every 1% of excess crit rate converts into 2% crit damage. I think Sunday's upgrades have made him a powerhouse support, especially for teams relying on summons. The increased damage buffs and energy regeneration are game changers, giving players more flexibility in battle. The rework of his skill and the new mechanics for summons significantly boost his effectiveness, making him a must-have for optimizing damage output. The changes to E6 make it even more rewarding for high-investment builds, adding great scaling potential. Overall, Sunday feels more impactful and rewarding. I can't wait to see him in action. Next up, we have the changes to Fugue, which transform her into an even more strategic support character with unique mechanics. Skill changes. Fugue now grants Phoxian Prayer to 1 designated ally, causing them to enter the Torrid Scorch state for 3 turns, with the duration decreasing by 1 turn at the start of Fugue's turn. The ally with Phoxian Prayer gains a 40% increase in break effect and can deal toughness reduction to enemies even without a corresponding weakness type. This reduction is equal to 50% of the original toughness reduction and cannot stack with other similar effects. In the Torrid Scorch state, Fugue's basic attack becomes enhanced, but she cannot use her skill. Additionally, when the ally with Phoxian Prayer attacks, Fugue has a 100% base chance to reduce the enemy's DEF by 18% for 2 turns. Talent updates. While Fugue is on the field, enemies are afflicted with Cloud Flame Luster, equal to 40% of their max toughness. When their toughness reaches 0, Cloud Flame Luster continues to reduce, dealing additional weakness break damage when fully depleted. When allies attack weakness-broken enemies, Fugue converts the toughness reduction into 100% super break damage. Technique changes. Fugue's technique inflicts daze on enemies for 10 seconds, preventing them from attacking allies. If Fugue starts a battle by attacking dazed enemies, her action advances by 40%, and she has a 100% base chance to apply a def reduction effect identical to her skills for 2 turns. Previously, breaking an enemy's weakness increased all allies' break effect by 15% for 2 turns, stacking twice. Now in version 3, it boosts teammates, excluding Fugue, break effect by 8%. If Fugue's break effect is 250% or higher, the boost increases by an additional 16%, still stacking twice. E2. Weakness Break now regenerates 3 energy for Fugue, down from 5. After using her ultimate, all allies' actions advance by 24%. E4. Previously, allies with Phoxian Prayer triggered Fugue to increase damage taken by enemies by 15% after every attack. Now ally target with Phoxian Prayer increases their break damage by 20%. Fugue's changes significantly boost her role as a break-oriented support unit. The Cloud Flame Luster and improved def reduction mechanics make her a formidable controller of enemy defenses. Her enhanced ability to support allies by granting break effect bonuses adds incredible flexibility to team compositions. The changes to her technique bring solid pre-battle utility, allowing her to secure favorable turn order and control. However, the reduction in energy regeneration at E2 might feel like a drawback for players who relied on her for frequent, ultimate uptime. The changes make Fugue more strategic, rewarding players who can maximize her break synergy. Overall, she feels more refined and effective in disruption and support, making her a valuable addition to break-focused teams. And that wraps up today's video, Captain N Gaming fam. I have a dream. One day I will reach exactly 1,069 subscribers, take a picture of it, and frame it on my wall. No joke, I'm serious. So please help me achieve this goal, and I'll see you in the next video.